Welcome back to the world of tennis, presented by BNP Paribas. This week, the experts at Tennis Magazine analyze Ivan Lendl and his amazing career. The Editors Roundtable is brought to you by Tennis Magazine.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of the Tennis Magazine Editors Roundtable. This is Peter Bodo. I'm here with David Rosenberg and Steve Tigner, fellow editors. Today we're going to be talking about Ivan Lendl. It's the 25th anniversary of his first U.S. Open title. Fellows?
Well, I think the big thing when you think of Lendl in the U.S. Open, you think 8 straight finals, he made 8 straight finals between '82 and '89, which was unprecedented, and until somebody like Roger Federer came along, about as dominant as anybody has been, which you might not have expected at the beginning of his career. He wasn't expected to be like I was expected to be John McEnroe in '81 and '82, but Lendl kind of took that mantle from him.
Yeah, I mean, I think his work ethic, which we were saying, can get you to 8 consecutive finals. You know, he was known as having a really intense work ethic, sort of his Czech counterpart Navratilova. I mean, the two of them really were the ones considered to be the big, getting in shape, taking tennis outside of the court and really getting fit for it.
He also seemed to take it so much more seriously than anybody ever had. I can remember seeing him at the Open. The Goodyear blimp was in his serving, where he was tossing the ball, so he had the chair umpire radio the blimp to get the blimp to move.
Bring the blimp down.
So I don't know if anybody had done that before. Anybody's done that since.
There's an honesty about him, though, that to this day he's still a very frank person. He still has always said exactly what he feels. He held some of these other players. He held them in contempt for sort of always saying the right thing, the politically correct thing. Lendl was kind of all business. He didn't mind if you knew it. There was a kind of an honesty and integrity about the guy.
Definitely a guy to appreciate in retrospect somehow.
more than at the moment. Well, that's it for another edition of the Tennis Magazine Roundtable. Please join us again next time. And for all things tennis, just go to tennis.com.
This Editors Roundtable discussion was brought to you by Tennis Magazine. Get exclusive tennis coverage online at tennis.com.
I'm Justin Gimelstob. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned next week for more in-depth coverage of past and current tennis events on the world of tennis. See you next week.